This is not a real car, but I wanted at a certain moment to have my own car. So I wanted to make it my car, and therefore it didn't have to be original. So I could change it the way I wanted it, and I decided to buy this car because basically the front is all polyester, the doors are polyester, the back end is polyester. I made it look like what they call it in the US, an Outlaw. So I think I was one of the very first ones in Europe to have an Outlaw, and also the seating position, the gear shift, the roll cage, the engine. As I said earlier, we're all caretakers of a car. And at a certain moment, it goes to somebody else. And I did, I think, almost everything I could do with the car. Yeah. I did top speed, I did the Nürburgring, I did a lot of tracks. I drove it sideways most of the time. And I decided, well, let's go and have it go to somebody else who can enjoy it the way I enjoyed it before. And that's the reason why I decided to sell.
It's true that when I had the pleasure to get this car, I found a completely new world. Your world of track balancing a car in an old chassis in such a perfect way that I could learn a lot of pleasure and a lot of how harmonious you can get a car like that on the track. So for you, it was a lot of big points. That
Thank you.
When you say the three most important things for this car, what was it for you? Not
three
only
most.
The engine. What was
I think the chassis. For me, I tried to do a setup that was still old car, but I was very responsive to what you did. So what I want to have is, when you steer a car, the car has to change direction. And I don't care all that much about the back end. The back end has to follow, but the front end has to steer where you want to go. So steering was one of the things. The second thing was brakes. You don't want to have too big of brakes because it doesn't work. So you need to balance out the weight of the car with the chassis and the brakes. And the third thing, of course, was the engine. And I think this is a very well balanced combination of engine, horsepower, chassis, brakes, steering. And that's what I wanted to have, because most people today are thinking about having huge horsepower, but it's not the horsepower that makes it fast. A car is fast because it's balanced.
Yeah.